Brand new heat getting started with Johanne Defay and Bronte Macaulay looking for a spot into the quarterfinals. Johanne's been on fire in the last few events on the championship tour. Macaulay's backhand in the previous round was on fire. She's already back on tour via the QS. We'll see her once again in 2020. Let's get things started. Honolulu Bay still firing and improving conditions, passing the peak of the swell. Defay just getting herself down the line to attack the lip. Off the bottom, here comes the carve.
A lot of waiting involved, and I'm sure that she's kicking herself now, but I think she's just going to come out of it stronger. But I do feel for her. It's tough.
As we watch live action with Bronte Macaulay getting on the board on her opener. Defay already with a 5-3-3 start.
You know, I think the hard thing for Lakey is, number one, the world title, but number two, quite possibly the Olympic qualification as well.
It's really hard sometimes to pick the maneuver or even know when to pull in on days like today. Let's go back. What'd you see, Potts?
Beautiful opening maneuver, and let's have a look and see what went wrong here. Yeah, just a little bit too much on the front.
One day you get it good, you forget all this stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Even just one wave, just one wave out here can last you a whole year.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
And skating down the line, here's Johanne Defay. Remember, she fell on her previous wave, so without priority, she's got some room to move. Knifes it well to finish.
I like that she's staying busy.
Her career at Honolulu Bay with a quarterfinal with some pretty deadly open-face hooks. Let's take another look, Potts.
Yeah, needing to better 3.50, and I think just that one turn right there, that was definitely a 3.50 just for the one maneuver. It baffles me that she hasn't won yet. I mean, she's so good, and she's come so close so many times. Could this be her shot?
We'll roll in now with Johanne Defay. Fun looking right. Beautiful pocket section there. Defay lights it up. Off the bottom, hits a big section, stays on her feet.
Oh, she knows it too.
And Kai Lenny is clapping in the booth.
I think the only problem was that, you know, Bronte should have probably been on that one since she'd been waiting the whole time. But under priorities, sticking on the inside.
Is that one of those ones you said sneak underneath you, maybe?
Yeah, that'll sneak underneath you all the time. And, you know, growing up as a kid, I remember surfing out here, and that was your worst thing. You could have, like, the peak, and you could be 2 feet too far out and just watch this wave go underneath you, and you're like, oh my goodness. On a day like this, you know, it's that's more tricky. But this actually is looking good as well. Like, it's going to bowl right at her. Hopefully. Oh my God.
Bronte Macaulay getting this serious rolling from the whitewater and absolutely getting tackled by the rapids.
Man, that would actually have, like, really hurt. She just has to send it, and I really did appreciate that one turn. If she could have made it, there might have been one more section, and then she could have gone in the flow, but here goes Johanne on... she's getting the waves. Like, she's just in rhythm. Something's going on.
What a beauty. Defay. Oh, no. Almost a misstep there. She's going to ride through.
What size boards are they riding right now? Like 6.0s?
Not even.
Not even.
5.8, 5.10.
That's the one thing, like, I always notice going maybe like a little bigger in a pintail helps so much just because this wave moves really quick.
That's exactly what I said earlier. 6.4 to 6.8 maybe with a pintail. Especially when it's like this, a little bit of lump and bump.
I think it's more power-based turns, you know?
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, I love the board designs Defay rides. Often those Proton models from Channel Islands or the Rook 15s. Similar to like what Seabass rides, where he can just push them as hard as he wants. Johanne likes to push as hard as she wants, and she knows that rail's coming with her.
Her board's looking pretty good, I think. Like, it looks good. Just that one wave did have that kind of bump in the middle.
And weird rib going through it.
On the other end, she deserves to have this win, this momentum after 18 months out of the jersey in the spotlight to take these steps to come back to this form. Truly remarkable words from Tyler Wright. We also have run out of time in the heat with Bronte and Defay. Johanne takes the win with that 9-1-3 to move on to the quarterfinals.